your new hose. First thing you want to do is pull the hose out as far as you can and unwind it as much as possible. It'll probably be a lot tighter coil because it's brand new, but I would straighten it as much as possible because that'll help it go in. When you get the hose, grab this end, stick it through your housing, through the opening there. You're going to go through the front end of this with the hose. You want to take it and loop it around one time, like this, and then it snaps into the base here. Now the bottom of this has a little notch in it which goes over a rib inside of there, so you just want to make sure that this is perfectly straight and perpendicular when you put it in. So you're going to press down on the quick connect and then press this inside, and it'll snap down and right on top of that rib. Sometimes it's a little, you got to wiggle it just a little bit to get it to go over that rib. So you'll hear it snap in. Make sure that the quick connect comes back up. Sometimes you just have to wiggle it just a tiny bit. And then you take that black retaining ring that we had from when we took the hose off, snap that right in that opening right there, and that'll lock it in place. And then this will be a good time to just turn the water onto the hose and have it come out the other end, and then you'll just make sure that this isn't leaking. Shouldn't leak at all. If it's not leaking, then what you want to do is we're going to put the hose into our strain relief here. So once again, just squeeze the hose, grab this, it takes a little bit of effort, and just pry it and stick it through the slot, turn it, and then we just pull the hose till it's a little bit tight, like that. And then you can push this back like this to just kind of wrap it a little bit. Then we want to put our brush retainer back on the front. So the brush should still be bent slightly. Just stick it over the hose, bend it back into position. Plastic retainer is 2 parts. I like to line the area where it's cut, line that up together and put it inside the rib. So there's a ridge right inside here. Snap that together, and then you want these tabs pointing straight up and down. It just slides in, rotate a quarter of a turn clockwise, and it's together. So then you want to put your battery in, take your cover, put it back in place, and then you're ready to wind in the hose. The first time it winds in, because it's a new hose, it'll wind in very slowly. And that's where it's just trying to figure out how many feet of hose there is. After you do that, we want to go ahead and pull it out and wind it back in maybe 3 times, and that'll help take all the coil out of the hose and straighten it out. And that's all there is to replacing a new hose.